Hi, my name is Andy Johnson, Superintendent in San Marcos Unified. It's time for another Superintendent Spotlight. Today I'm at Joli Elementary with another one of our amazing classified support staff. So tell us your name and tell us what you do.
My name is Tina Casey, and this year I am a transitional kindergarten aide. I've been many things though.
Yeah, you were just telling me about that. Okay, so you just started telling me the story. I said, wait, hold on, we're going to put it on tape. So go back in the beginning. How'd you get into this job, and what's the story?
Well, I live on this street, and when my son was in a stroller, we came and walked down the street and saw the groundbreaking ceremony.
Wow.
And I met Mr. Forsyth, who was the principal, or going to be the principal of this school. And I said, maybe someday I can work for you.
You just walked right up to him and just said...
Well, and shook his hand. I want to know who my kid's going to go to school with.
Cool.
And it took 5 years to build the school from that point.
Yeah.
And the first day that my child was in this school, he came up to me and he said, so do you still want to work here?
He remembered.
He remembered me.
Wow.
And I said, I would love to. The reason I do this is because I love these children.
Yeah.
I have had kids in TK and kindergarten that are now in college who still come up to me and say, Mrs. Casey, do you remember me? I was in your kindergarten class.
And they remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just warms my heart.
Yeah,
I feel so lucky.
Yeah.
One of the things that I enjoy the most is getting them to be able to socialize with each other in proper ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were talking earlier before we started about technology and everything the kids are exposed to now. And in your class, you do a play-based program.
Yes.
Why do you think that's important?
I think it's important because it teaches them to interact socially with each other, to have that tactile feeling of the different puzzles, tools, dress-up things, being able to interact with the tools that we use in our classroom and know how to use them properly. I like the play-based, you get so much giggles and fun. And it teaches them along the way many things that we were doing in the past, just in a different way.
Yeah.
And it's easier for them to get. I adore it.
Yeah. If you could wave a magic wand and say all the 4 and 5-year-olds in the district need a certain experience, what do you think that would be?
Well, certainly I think that if you are qualified for TK, you should put your child in TK.
Yeah.
Because it just sets them that much more ahead in kinder.
So I was thinking about this. We're a TK, we're a pre-K through 12th grade district.
Yes.
Obviously your different levels get different levels of attention, right? Your juniors and seniors are almost at the end, and so there's a lot of focus on kind of their next steps and all that. And some people might look at a TK and go, hey, isn't that like they play nap time and milk break and that kind of thing, and take it or leave it. But maybe you could share why you think the early education in these younger ages is so important for the whole system, their whole.
Well, I think one thing is that they are learning things like nursery rhymes and songs and how to act in class.
That's so awesome. I'll put my own label on this. Is like, in so many ways, the kids at this age it's their first experience with school. It's their first experience with other kids, many times outside their own home, and kids who look different and they act different and all those pieces. And in many ways, they're making decisions about like this whole school thing just in general, right? Do I like it? Do I fit? Do I not? And you do such a great job of acclimating them and helping them to love learning that I know the kindergarten teachers and the first grade teachers and everyone on up, just builds on.
Well, I appreciate that. I think it's rough when it's your first experience away from your mom.
Yeah.
And so I always tell them, while you're here, I love you.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I can't think of a better way to finish. I was going to ask another question. I'm not going to. That was a perfect period on a great conversation. Thank you so much for everything you do. I can't wait to go. Let's go check out the kids, and I want to see you in action.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you for the next Superintendent Spotlight.